When it came to polar opposites in the galaxy far, far away, no fundamentally differing organisations could quite compare to the Jedi and Sith. So when a certain dark side ability was viewed upon by Jedi as an act of treason against the Force, the Sith knew they had struck gold. So, without any further ado, here is the history and significance of Sith Alchemy. Welcome to the CXCIX Star Wars Lore Episode 199, Sith Alchemy. Practiced thousands of years prior to the 100-Year Darkness, yet perfected by Korriban's 12 Dark Jedi exiles, Sith Alchemy utilised the dark side of the Force to permanently alter an item or living being. For example, it was often used to enhance the strength of weapons and armour, as well as genetically engineer alien species to make them even more dangerous and docile. Even the unlikely ability of reanimating the dead was granted through Sith Alchemy, thus conjuring hordes of mindless zombies. The only limitation to such an ability was, well, imagination. So much so that some Sith were known to see in complete darkness, while countless others ramped it up a bit to craft various deadly and unyielding toxins. Either way, it was not something to be taken lightly. By far the most common use of Sith Alchemy was the conjuring of dark-side creatures, and while many believed themselves to have mastered such an ability, whether it be Nagase der Exarchun or Sorce's Sin, none were as skilled as Darth Plagueis, the Dark Lord of the Sith, so powerful and so Sorry, I'll continue with the video. None were as skilled as Darth Plagueis and his Sith apprentice Sidious. Not only was the latter responsible for the construction of such monstrosities as the Shadow Droids and Chrysalis Beasts, but he also penned the creation of monsters as a means of voicing his love for Sith Alchemy. Yet the title of Monster Maker became not attached to Plagueis or Sidious themselves, rather Prophet of the Darkside Chronal for his conjuring of such Sith spawn as Gork and Pick. Not to be outdone, however, Darth Maladi combined Sith Alchemy with Fong Shaping to create a virus so deadly that it effectively began an entire conflict, the Sith Imperial War. Now it's time for this week's question. Out of all the abilities granted through Sith Alchemy, which would you rather wield? Let us know in the comments below. As this is episode 199 of Star Wars Lore, I will personally take it upon myself to choose a topic for when a certain milestone installment hits your subscription boxes. I say when, as this will be the final episode for a couple or maybe a few weeks. I just need a little more time to make episode 200 feel as special and as worthwhile as I can. But fear not, there will be plenty of lore content and just Star Wars content in general in the meantime, because there's a massive film right around the corner. I think you all know what that is. So if you learned something new from today's video, be sure to leave a like. And for weekly lore content, press that subscribe button and notification bell to keep it locked here to the CXCIX.